Marketing is a game. Master the game, customers find you, trust you, pick you. Fail and your prospects will pick a competitor instead. Now, this might surprise you, but your prospects aren't actually looking for the best. What they're looking for is a firm that feels like the best fit. So to become the firm that they choose, you need to master the 3 levels of marketing. Level 1, you need to win their attention. Level 2, you need to build their trust. Level 3, you need to get them to take action. Fail at any level.
Over.
So, to show you how this works, we're putting 5 Miami law firms through the game. 4 won't survive. This one became a classic David versus Goliath battle. Level 1 is Find Me. Every book needs a front cover. Every movie needs a trailer. And every law firm needs to stand out on Google if they want customers to click. So to see how the players compete, let's take a look at their Google listing. Player 1, Pagan, is off to a bad start. Good reviews, good ratings, but simply not enough good images. That's costing them a lot of points. He may be an amazing lawyer, but most will never find out because these images, well, they're losing trust when he needs it most. And he's one of 2 firms that won't make it through to level 2. Whereas our next player, Vasquez, she uses the first image to immediately make this player feel approachable. That's great gameplay right there. And they have a 24-hour phone service, so their prospects, they can take action anytime they want to. And it's a similar story for Florida, who's also open 24 hours. It's a great way to collect points. And in just 2 seconds of looking at their Google listing, we know this is a substantial player with a real team behind them. And that's a type of silent communication that separates winners from losers. Both are through to the next level. But it's a really close fight between our next 2 players. The Cardoso player has good images, an FAQ section in their listing, which is pretty rare, and a direct booking page. Whereas the Nest shows good customer service by replying to every review. Good images, at least as good as their competitor. But one tiny detail is making the difference. Cardoso edges it here because of that direct booking page. So it's game over for the Nest. 7 offices, 80 times more traffic than some of our other players, and they don't make it through level 1. Ouch. Cardoso scrapes through level 1. Pagan and Nest are out, but there's still a small glimmer of hope, because at the end of this game, I'm going to bring one of our fallen players back from the dead. Give them a player upgrade, and you'll see that transformation before this video ends. Now, winning attention in level 1 is great, but on its own, it's not enough. Level 2, trust me. One player should have won this round convincingly, but they made one mistake and it cost them dearly. Florida's homepage is doing a lot of things right. I particularly like the use of video, but despite great ingredients, this lands like a eat as much as you can buffet instead of fine dining. That's because there's no connection between these elements. Instead of one powerful, elegant message, the screen is literally rammed full of individual elements that don't work together. Whereas Cardoso, well, they take the opposite approach. They don't try and fill every pixel full of information, and as a result, they have a much clearer and stronger message. But the rest of the website, well, it's a bit on the basic side, to be honest, and there's no video here at all, so definitely losing some points there. But speaking of video, Vasquez has great videos, both here, below the heroes section, and further down here. And it has one of the strongest headlines of all the players we've seen, and it has a hero image which actually connects to the headline. There's just one problem. This isn't their landing page, this is their homepage. This is where every Google visitor lands. It's like they spent all their points on the homepage and forgot to invest on what is arguably the most important page of all, where their traffic actually lands. That's a fatal blow. It's game over for Vasquez. Cardoso and Florida go head to head in our final level. Now it's time to win their selection in level 3, Pick Me. Now Florida has the bigger team, the bigger and better website, and far more resources. But then they make a critical mistake. their booking page is actually weaker than their own homepage. In fact, it's one of those rare occasions where removing the booking page completely would probably improve this player's stats. That's a costly mistake at this stage of the game. Meanwhile, Cardoso makes taking action ridiculously easy. Visitors can book a meeting directly from Google. No extra clicks needed. No unnecessary obstacles. That's exactly what you want. When a prospect is ready to act, don't make them fight for the controls. Just give them what they want. And throughout this entire website, there's one clear objective. Pick up the phone. Every page, every message pushes visitors towards that action. This firm clearly knows how it wins clients. And that means we've got a genuine upset. Florida might have 10 offices, 14 lawyers, and every advantage going in today's challenge. But none of that matters, because after 3 brutal levels, only 1 player remains, and today's winner is Cardoso. A soda practice that nearly died in level 1 and scraped through by the skin of its teeth in level 2. But the game isn't over yet, because one fallen player is about to get a bonus life, and that goes to Nest Law. Now in the real world, you almost never get a second chance, but here we're not only bringing them back to life, we're actually going to give them a player upgrade, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. First, let's look at the 4 critical questions that your prospects are asking when they land on your website. Number 1, can you help me? Number 2, are you going to be easy to work with? Number 3, can I trust you? And number 4, what do I do next? Now, this player has scavenged some good components, but their skill level isn't high enough to craft the best build. And as you can see, the scores are low. Let's see what happens when we up the skill level. The headline's been upgraded to focus directly on what the prospect's core concerns and fears are. So the original page makes the visitor work way too hard. So we've stripped away the clutter and made the page much simpler with better visual hierarchy. We've kept the same trust symbols, but with less competing for attention, they now carry much more authority. There's now one clear dominant call to action, so the prospect knows exactly what to do next, and we've explained the tangible benefits of getting in contact. And finally, we've replaced this hero image with something that's a lot more human. And here's the upgraded result. So how many stars would you give them? Would they now be able to compete with the other players in our competition, or even beat them? And if you want to level up your game, you can request a landing page makeover. Try it for 30 days before you buy. There's a link in the description if you want to apply. And if you want an in-depth look at how to build a web page that actually converts, check out this video next.